All right, can you impress Shania Twain with your super fandom? This week's episode of the new CBS series Superfan is on a mission to find the biggest fan of some of the biggest names in music. And this week we find out who is Shania Twain's #1. And joining me now are the hosts of the show, Nate Burleson from CBS Mornings and Keltie Knight, who also created the show. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us on.
Good to have you. All right, Keltie, you created the show. What inspired this concept of Superfan? It's so fun to watch.
I love music, and I am a super fan of so many artists, and I love game shows. So I just felt like we need a place, we need a game show where super fans can battle it out to be named the #1 super fan and win incredible prizes, because that's all we really want in the fandom, is to be seen by our artist and be the #1 fan. And so there's music, there's a ton of gameplay. America is going to vote live for our winner. And it's a wonderful hour.
And Nate, as a professional football player, you understand like the excitement that fans get. But watching you, especially with LL Cool J last week, you are a super fan. Like, I can tell how much fun you're having with this too.
I didn't hide it. Even though I was hosting the show, I wanted to make sure LL knew that I loved him just as much as these super fans do. But that's what's great about this show. And you bring up a good point. I do know what it's like for a young kid or an adult to walk up to me and tell me how they love the team I'm playing for, or a certain season that I had, or a certain celebration I did in the end zone. And then you take that concept, you apply that to music, and that's exactly what you get. You really get to marry the fan with the artist in a way that you've never seen before. I mean, it's such an intimate setting. Don't get me wrong, we are partying all show long, but when you see the connection between the artist and the fan, it really does pull at the heartstrings.
Yeah, and Keltie, I think we all understand how much music impacts us, right? Whether we're sad, happy, you know that song that you go to feel all those emotions. Where do you find these fans?
We did a huge nationwide search, so we went inside their fan clubs and their social media, and it was months and months and months. But you know, these fans would just stick out. They'd have these stories, like on the Shania Twain episode this week, we met a man named Raphael. He used Shania Twain's music to learn English, and now he lives in the United States. He's a professor. And his audition tapes were all of his students shouting and telling us to take him because he teaches Shania all the time.
He said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your music.
Yeah, and so Shania, she's already so emotional and sweet. You can see her right there. She cries. She's just, we had a woman who came on the show and said, you know, she'd grown up on our music. She was in college. She rediscovered her music and then was diagnosed at 24 with metastatic breast cancer, and said she listened to Shania all through treatment. She's now cancer-free, and to celebrate, she got a giant Let's Go Girls tattoo across her back, and she showed it to Shania Twain. Shania's crying. I mean, these are the moments.
You know, we have artists that we listen to all the time, and we think like, oh, we're a huge fan, and I love Shania Twain, of course, but not compared to the fans that you were able to find. But when you talk about Shania and her emotion, what is it like for the artist being so intimate and up close with the fans?
You know, I assume that every artist has had these moments, and I'm pretty sure they have. You know, you do an autograph signing, or someone walks up to you after a concert and wants a picture. But how often do you have time to really sit? I'm talking about an hour for an artist to get to know their super fans. It doesn't happen. I think oftentimes when we see our favorite artists, it's in passing. But now you get to see these artists locked in, making eye contact, having intimate conversation, hugs and kisses and tears. And that's what we were able to bring. And that's why this show is so unique. It's not just a new concept. It's a new concept to the same old thing that we all can enjoy, which is how much we love our favorite artists.
It's incredible. Keltie, congratulations. Nate, so good to see the two of you together on there.
Good to see you.
And looking forward to the future episodes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can watch Superfan tonight and every Wednesday at 9 p.m. right here on WUSA 9.